Hi guys and welcome back to another Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video. Today I wanted to make a quick guide on how you can get cubes fast in Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Of course, the best way to actually make cube in this game is through limited time events and the main story quest. But if you clicked on this video, you have probably already played through those and you still didn't make enough cubes to summon on the characters that you would like. Also, just as a side note, we got this new Reminiscence story, which is basically 3 more limited time events which you can clear, so you get a lot more cubes on top. But whatever, that's something different. So, to help you out to get more cubes, I got myself some tips and tricks ready, so I can help you out to get more summons in the characters that you would like. So, let's start with the first tip. If you go onto the menu on the bottom right, then go onto this trophy icon here, let it load, then go to Enhance Character. You have the possibility to go onto Character Selection. Then you have these different characters here. For example, I guess I'll just go onto Green Choco, and then on the bottom right for these characters you have this Present. If you click on this icon, you always have the possibility, if you have leveled up the character, to get rewards. For basically all the characters in this list, you can get these rewards, which can probably add up to around 2,000 to 3,000 cubes, plus a lot of AP packs, and also a lot of Jujutsu crystals. So this is very good. You should get those cubes. A lot of people don't know about it and you should definitely use it. Another tip that I have is just your general dailies. By the way, just as a little side note, you always get your free dailies on the phone and the PC, but the PC actually gets 10 more free cubes every day. So you playing on the PC version literally gets you more cubes. Besides that, you also can go to missions and go to limited time events, and what you always have is every week this resets. If you just simply go to an external site, the Discord site from Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, you always get 100 cubes for free every week. Besides that, you also have the normal missions and of course your dailies. You should always do your dailies, even though they should give more than what you actually get, but from the dailies I think you get around 50 cubes, plus the free cubes that you get with the PC version. You get around 70 cubes daily, I think. I might be wrong on that, but you should just do it. It helps you a lot if you do it every day. And then you get normal missions. Of course, you cannot underestimate the 10 cubes that you get, for example, for enhancing character skills or just doing cursed object collection. They add up very quickly. Okay. Another thing that I want to mention that will help you out to get a lot of cubes quickly is to just simply level up your characters. You probably have already realized if you level up your character you get the player rank increase in here, and if you then just claim these rewards from the player rank increases, you can get a lot of cubes very quickly. So what tip I can give you to get a lot of rewards here is to just level up all the characters to a specific point. What I did is level up all my characters to level 70, level up their skills a bit too, and grade them up to like grade 10 to 12, somewhere in that area. That's quite cheap from the resources we get, and you get around 150 cubes from every character that you level up to level 70 and grade up. That's actually a very good way of getting a lot of cubes, because I think I got around 4,000 cubes by leveling up and grading up all the characters in here. Of course, grading and leveling them up higher will give you even more, but I would not suggest you do that, because after level 70 they take a lot of resources. And you want to keep those for really good characters. So, besides those things, another tip that I can give you is of course a friend invite. I would appreciate it if you use my code, but just use it the way you want. Of course, if you never have entered an invitation code for example this one, you can get 1000 cubes for free if you just simply enter an invitation code in here. But if you already did, unfortunately you cannot do it again. But if you get people to use your code and then they play the main story, you get these missions here done, and you get around 1000 cubes for one person who clears the story for you. Yeah, like you can obtain up to 6000 cubes, which is pretty damn good. And you don't even need 10 players overall. I think it's enough if you get like 6 players to do the missions for you. But you can add up to 10 if you want to. So, that's basically all the tips that I could give you. I hope I helped someone out, or a lot of people at best, to get some more cubes and thus be able to summon more on the characters that I would like. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!